Welcome to my presentation. In this presentation, let us try to solve some example problems which are of the form ax plus b is equal to c. Okay, so let us take an example here and we want to solve this problem. 2 over 3 u plus 1 half is equal to 3 over 4. Okay, we will write these different steps to be able to follow the procedure. We want to find the value of u, and therefore we want to isolate the u term to one side of the equal to sign. Right now we have 2/3 u plus 1 half, so we want to get rid of the 1 half, so we're going to use the addition property. We're going to use the addition property, and then we want to add negative 1 half to both sides of the equation, and the way to do that is as follows. We'll write that as step 2. 2/3 u plus 1 half minus 1 half, that is what we are introducing here, is equal to 3 over 4 minus 1 half. Okay, and therefore on the left hand side, as you can see, the positive 1 half and the negative 1 half cancels out, leaving us with 2 over 3 u is equal to, we want to simplify the right hand side. On the right hand side we have 3/4 minus 1 half. You can think about it this way: you have 75 cents and you're subtracting 50 cents from that. How much money would you have? You would have 1/4, isn't it? So if we were to take 3 over 4 and minus 1 half from that, the common denominator is 4, and the numerator for the first fraction is 3. The numerator for the second fraction is going to be 2 times 2 is 4, so 2 times 1 is 2. Therefore 3 minus 2 is 1 over 4. So that is exactly what we're talking about. So 3/4 minus 1 half is 1/4. So by using the addition property, we were able to simplify this expression a little bit. Now we want to simplify it some more. In this next step, step number 3, we're going to use the multiplication property to be able to find the value of u. And to do that, we're going to multiply by the reciprocal of 2 over 3. So 2 over 3, the reciprocal of that is 3 over 2. And we know that when we multiply a number by the reciprocal of that same number, the value, the product should always equal to 1. And in this case, it happens that way. 3 and 3 cancels out, 2 and 2 cancels out. We have 1 divided by 1, therefore the value is 1. So we're going to multiply by the reciprocal, which is reciprocal of 2 over 3, which is 3 over 2, on both sides. And when we do that, this is what we are going to see. Let me pull it up a little bit. 2 over 3 u times the reciprocal of 2 over 3 is 3 over 2, and I'm going to put a circle around it, is equal to 1 over 4 times, we're going to write this 3 over 2, we're going to multiply by 3 over 2 on both sides of the equation. And when we do that, on the left hand side, the 3 in the denominator, 3 in the numerator cancels out, the 2 in the numerator, 2 in the denominator cancels out, leaving us with u as equal to, on the right hand side we're going to multiply the numerators, multiply the denominators. 1 times 3 is 3, 4 times 2 is 8. So the value of u is 3 over 8, is equal to 3 over 8. This is the way we want to simplify these types of problems. So let me go one step further here and then say we want to check our work. How do we do that? We're going to substitute the value of u equal to 3 over 8 into the given expression. So we're going to go back to 2 over 3, this is the given expression, plus 1/2, and that should equal to 3 over 4. We're going to substitute the value of u as 3 over 8. 2 over 3 times 3 over 8 plus 1/2 is equal to 3 over 4. When we simplify this, the 3 in the denominator and the 3 in the numerator cancels out. 8 is the multiples of 2. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 4 is 8. And therefore on the left hand side we have 1 over 4 plus 1 over 2, and that should equal to 3 over 4. Without even simplifying it, I want you to think about it this way. You have a quarter and you have 50 cents. And when you add them up, how much should it add together? It should add up to 75 cents. 1/4 of a dollar plus 1/2 of a dollar is equal to 3/4 of a dollar. So that is the way I want you to think about it. Now we will use the fractions to be able to simplify this. Okay, so we have 1 over 4, and we can multiply this by 1 and divide it by 1, and then the second fraction 1 over 2 I'm going to multiply and divide by 2, so we can make the denominator the same, and therefore when we simplify the parts here, 1 times 1 is 1, 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, and when we add those things up together, this should add up to 3 over 4. And as you can see here, on the left hand side, we have a common denominator of 4. As long as the denominators are the same, we can combine the numerator parts. So 1 plus 2 divided by 4 is equal to 3 over 4. So 1 plus 2 is 3 over 4 is equal to 3 over 4, and therefore the value what we have on the left hand side is exactly equal to the value what we have on the right hand side, and therefore the value of u, which we have started to find, which is equal to 3 over 4, is exactly correct. So this is the way we can, to solve the point in this example was to solve a given equation. To solve a given equation, we can use more than one properties. Here we have used the addition property, we have used the multiplication property, and then we were able to arrive at an answer. Once we arrived at an answer, it is a good idea. It is a good idea to go back and then check our work by substituting the given solution into the given problem, and then making sure the value what we have on the left hand side is exactly equal to the value what we have on the right hand side. So in my next presentation, we shall look at some more examples where we can solve equations of the form ax plus b is equal to c.